What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Season 3. MUT 24 Season 3 is confirmed by EA Sports. It should be dropping on Wednesday, November 15, 2023. Obviously, weirder things have happened and things have been delayed, but that's ultimately where it is right now. We're going to be talking about some of the glitches that usually occur season to season and how you can take advantage of getting the free content faster than everyone else. So number one, before we get started, this is the major thing that I want you guys to do. Now that the season has been confirmed, right? Because no matter what, when you look at the live events, I already told you guys that it was going to be happening in this time frame, but sometimes it gets delayed. So the competitive is going to be Friday, and then Season 2 is going to be November 15th. So Friday is going to be the 17th, the Wednesday is going to be the 15th, and that's when we're going to get Season 3. Okay, so with all of this that's going on, first of all, I want to know how many of you guys made it to level 55. Last season, you guys got to the max level. I did not. I was missing one level because I had to do, I had to go do a trip, and I didn't bring my PS5, and I missed the day, and I was done. This season, I got to 55. So for all of you guys that were laughing at me like, yo, G, I'm grinding harder, bro, I give you kudos, bro, because this grind is not easy. So I was able to successfully get to 55. Drop your number in the comments. Let me know where you were able to get to and if you plan on finishing out Season 3. So with the way that this goes, right, one of the major things that happens, right, this right here, my Season 2 XP glitched out and I got a little bit more than I was supposed to get. You guys, I did that live, so you guys were able to see that. This token right here, for some reason, it's like weird. And I don't know, for some people it doesn't work, for some people it does. Many of you guys that are watching this video, you're gonna get glitched further levels than other people, and nobody really knows why. And that's been happening since the Field Pass started. Maybe EA will figure it out, but that's highly unlikely. Once you get this collectible, there's a chance that you will get a lot more than even I would. For instance, with Season 2, somebody put the collectible in and they jumped like 15 levels. It was stupid. And obviously I'm like, yo, I don't believe you. They actually posted proof on X. So again, we don't know what's gonna happen, but this is a very, very valuable asset that I wanna make sure that at least you got there. So you got 2 days to do it. Again, you don't have to do it. If you don't have the time to grind to it and you've already paid for some levels and you're like, you know what? I don't have time for it, G, I'm not doing it. I am not forcing you to do anything. I'm just letting you know that these are the ways that we're going to be getting those free players and also, taking advantage of some of the glitches that are going to be early on. So when you go all the way back to the beginning, right, it's going to be similar stuff, how they're going to start it off. They're going to show you the players that you're going to get along the way. You're going to get one of the free players early on. And you can see that if you get glitched to level 15 in Season 3, bro, you're probably going to get a couple free players immediately. Now, as far as everybody else and what we're going to be doing, we're going to be checking out obviously the objectives and seeing what's going on and how we're going to actually do it to get it legitimately. But you're going to at least get the 20K from that actual card. So that is very important. If anything, if you are close to 53 and you're like, yo, G, I don't know if I could do it, but I'm close, I would recommend, if you're going to be grinding the game, to go ahead and do it, because it's going to be very, very essential into you getting that content early on. Now, we're going to be paying a lot more attention to all of this. Remember though, guys, I got this question and I was very, very surprised that people still don't understand. The XP does not transfer, okay? And I say that in all of my level up videos, pretty much. The seasons are the season. Once the season's over, you're not getting the XP to transfer over. So all of that is done. If you didn't make it to where these rewards end, you do not get any leftovers, okay? It's very similar to the coins. The coins don't transfer Madden to Madden, and I get that question still a lot from people that are just getting into Ultimate Team. But I want to make sure that you guys understand that. So if you think that any of the XP you have left over that you're saving or something like that, once that top left says Season 3, it's all over. So you're going to get a new XP exchange set. It's going to say Season 3. You're going to put your collectible in it and you're going to get XP from that. None of this is going to be part of Season 3. So just get that out of your head. Don't worry about that. It's over. I don't know where you guys got that from, but it doesn't work like that. All right. So the next thing that we want to talk about, the daily tracker. Obviously, you guys are going to want to make sure that you're logging in for those amount of days. This is a huge part of what it is. And obviously the week 1, week 2, whatever they're giving us as extra objectives, that's going to be huge as well. That is just a safeguard for EA Sports for when they screw up with the amount of XP that's available, they're able to make sure you're still getting more. That's why that's why that's there. So we're going to obviously take advantage of that. We're going to be focused in on what specifically is needed, and we're going to pretty much go from there. All right, but that's going to be all new stuff when I'm showing you guys the level up videos that'll be coming soon. For my members, we will be adding more to the ebook. It is member only, so shout out to all of you guys that have been taking advantage of the new ebook and reporting that you're winning more games. We got a lot more coming, so if you want to become a member, click the link in the description box. Again, so this is what's going to be happening, all right, as far as preparation. We need that level 53 Season 3 XP. And then obviously we're going to go through the milestones and everything else that'll be going on a little bit later. And we're going to go ahead and knock those things out. Now, as far as the team goes, right? Your team, I've been getting this question, gee, should I sell my team? What's going on? All right. If you're a member, that's a separate story because I can actually assess what's going on with your situation. If you're just asking generally, you should know I never just sell my team off because no matter what's going on, I try to get these players either through the set or relatively cheap. So that way, no matter what happens, I still get a decent amount of value. Typically what happens is you're gonna have a drop off of a lot of the cards. So when you look at your lineup, for instance, with the Harvest, I don't think they're gonna give us enough Harvest players to make a new theme team right before Zero Chill. I just don't think that. If I'm wrong, we may have to go Harvest. But I do believe that in Zero Chill, we will be going 50 or 50 Zero Chill, whatever the theme team is, because it just makes more sense for them to do that for Zero Chill. Okay, plus Zero Chill is going to be a lot more fun with the out of position players. Now, to get off of the players that you have right now, to just like sell them off and just say, you know what, G, I'm done. I'm getting rid of this team and I'm going all Harvest. It may not be the smartest move. And I'm going to tell you why. The Harvest players, you might get one or two players, honestly, that you really like, that you want to add. I don't think with the players that they've already put out that there's going to be a whole nother 50 of players that you actually want to add in, which is why I'm saying Zero Chill is when they start giving you newer versions of the players that are already there, like Calvin Johnson and stuff like that. That's why it makes more sense to wait for Zero Chill. Again, when you go over here and you go to the program and you start to check the prices of Most Feared, the only prices that have been, you know, pretty much like at a stay, you know what I'm saying, where they've been stagnant and been around 500,000 are the limiteds. All right? The limiteds, this card was going for like 1 million coins for the longest time, that Amani Hooker. All right, but you know, who cares about that? We're not buying that. And everything is going to drop to around 200, 300. Now, you see the limiteds? Look at Cody White here. He's still at 710. Bradley Chubb is still 533. If you were trying to get rid of a limited, right? Like, let's say, for instance, you wanted to get rid of your because I have Bradley Chubb. I actually pulled him, right? And I can get more than the 350 right now and put somebody else there for him temporary. Okay, he's 491. Does it really matter if I'm going to be playing the game, you know, this week leading up to the Harvest? If he actually does stuff for me in the game, is there another player that I could put in there that's going to do the same exact thing with the +2 boost? Probably going to be an answer of no. So it doesn't matter. He's a limited. It's 350. I'm going to lose 100 and something. Whatever. I'm grinding the game. I'm winning Super Bowls. I'm going to be fine. That's my thought process. You're going to take losses on the players as they go through. You just got to get them at their cheapest rate so that it doesn't hurt as much. But regardless, these players, you'll have time during the Harvest to get rid of limiteds and still save. Like, for instance, I got this guy for like the same price that it is now. But he was almost like 800, 900K as a limited when he first came out. So you don't generally need to sell your team off, depending on when you got it. Now, anything that's exclusive, right? Like anything that you got recently that's very, very expensive, I would probably take a look at getting rid of it. All right? You know, Division Dynasty, all these players, you still need a lot to make them, and it's possible that you're going to need them for other sets. So I would probably say that they're going to stay around these prices, 600, 500. But again, if there's anything else that you're looking at that you feel may drop in value more, it might be smart. Like, for instance, Brian Dawkins, right? What are the chances that he stays at 1.7? Just a primary example. What are the chances that this card stays like this? Very, very low. Extremely low that he stays that price. So I would probably try to sell him and put somebody else there temporarily and get somebody else that's going to be taller with decent attributes for Harvest, or you just wait it out and go Zero Chill, because that's way too much for any card in this game, the way the game plays defensively. Nobody is playing, you know, 1.8 million worth of card. Like, nobody's doing it. So I refuse to believe that that's something that's going to, you know, generally help you out. So that's just another point of order. That is the only thing that I will tell you guys right now, but obviously there's a lot more coming through. You guys will know and stay updated when it's time to actually get rid of the Most Feared, but it has to make sense. Keep in mind, it's a +2 speed for all the players. It is a tremendous upgrade for this period of time right now, and I don't think we're going to see that again until Zero Chill. As always, if you have any other questions or comments, reach out, let me know. If you want to become a member, click the link in the description box. Other than that, you have a blessed day. Stay well. Until next time. One love, y'all.